Subramaniam tells. First father of Green Revolution was American president. Then American food minister, Freeman. Then the IRRI director, he supplied the seeds. Then Norman Borlaug, he introduced dwarf wheat in India. Subramanian is the fifth father of Green Revolution and M.S. Anand is the sixth father of Green Revolution. What Subramanian is telling, there is one proverb in English. The child is bony and weak. Nobody will claim that I am the father. If the baby is healthy and fluffy, then everybody will come and say, I am the father of the child. So, American president was very proud to tell, because of him only Green Revolution came to India. That's what C. Subramanian is telling. So, what C. Subramanian claims, he is the real father of Green Revolution. And this sixth father of Green Revolution, M.S. Anand says, in an article, scientific article, what he says, in the traditional variety, the weight of the star was 70% and the weight of the grain was 30%. Scientists made some manipulation so that the star weight is reduced to 50% and the grain yield is converted into 50%. So total yield is the same. To understand very easily, if you put a grain in the soil, some 10 to 12 tillers will be coming. In all the tillers there will be air. The star will be very high in the traditional variety. So, for example, if that single grain produces 1000 gram of straw and grain, 700 gram will be straw and 300 gram of grain. Now the scientists have made 500 gram of straw and 500 gram of grain. Then they made some more attempt to convert 300 grams of straw and 700 grams of grain. So total yield is same. But they are telling repeatedly again and again in Green Revolution we achieved more yield, more yield, more yield. They are giving you only pesticide infested some grain, some wheat grain or rice grain. After consuming that only everybody is becoming sick. And recently Manmohan Singh ji told in Delhi, it is a national shame that 43% of the children below 5 years are dwarf, stunted growth, anemic. So malnutrition is the major shame in India. Why it was like that?
Because he is the Prime Minister.
No. Subramaniam was a father of the revolution. And who does not know about cow or grain became the food minister. And he was easily bribed by this Americans. You see, again we will come to the starting point, beginning point, what my farmer women told. Bottom to the soil, middle to the cattle, top to the cows. In each plant there are 3 parts. They have different uses. They are improving the physical property of the soil and they invited biological living beings in the soil, and then the chemicals are released and the chemical is consumed by this plant. So fertility means there are 3 properties: physical property, biological property and chemical property. Our forefathers were attending to the physical property by applying river silt, tank silt, groundnut cake, neem cake, the castor cake and cow dung and the penning in the field, leaving the manure in the soil itself, green manure, growing the pulse plant in the crop rotation. So they took care of the physical properties. Automatically the biological properties improved and the grade was there. The Americans told these fools, idiots, if you apply more chemical fertilizers, you need not spend more effort. You need not take pain to take pulla cart and carry so much farmyard manure and other things. You can carry this urea, the cycle carrier itself. When you apply the chemical fertilizer, the soil life is over and the physical property is also over. That's why the land has become unsustainable. Agriculture has become uneconomical. That's why farmers are committing suicide. That's why consumers are dying in the early ages because of the disease. Or they are able to live up to 100 years paying the doctors in the hospitals. And one of the proprietors of Coimbatore Hospital was asked, "Sir, what will you do when your family members become ill?" He told, "I will go to Bangalore for Birla's Ayurvedic Hospital." Yes, a very big cancer hospital, treating a lot of people and earning a lot of money. But for his own family, he is going to Ayurvedic Hospital. So everywhere, the agents of Lutos are there. That's all the situation, present situation. And Swaminathan is a very clever person. He founded more organization. And one of the organization was National Farmers Welfare Commission. In that he was the chairman. He has given his report in 2006 itself. In the 2006 report, he starts like this. The first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru told, anything can wait, not agriculture. But during the last 63 years, there is no clear policy of agriculture in India. Power of intervention rights like that, starts like that. Then he says, farmers are facing unforeseen expenditures, medical expenses like that. Only 28% of the farmers are getting the loan from the institution, financial institution. There is no clear policy about cattle breeding. There is no clear policy regarding the use of community water sources. And they say 30,000 farmers have committed suicide. It needs to be verified. These are the words of the planning and the National Farmers Commission Chairman M.S. Swaminathan. And he has told another thing also. 40% of the farmers are ready to quit the land if some other employment is available. This is a clue for the multinational companies. If you pay a little more, he will leave the land and go away. So everywhere the land is converted into real estate, not to build houses. Only to invest money in property that will not come down. The price of property will not come down. All the rivers are polluted with the factories that is located in the government. The pollution control board is there. It doesn't recognize that. It don't claim anything over that. So nowadays there is no current also. There is no water. There is no water. The dispute between two states is not settled for the last 40 years. So because of the negligence of the government, like one more thing I think it is very important for this August audience to tell. One of my professors went to America and come back. It was in the 1960s, beginning of 1960s. It was a trend. More Indian scientists will go to America and come back. He was a nice person. We used to enjoy his class. In a nice way he will be telling. He told, you see, hen is the beautiful machine that converts low quality grain into high quality protein. So they are looking at living beings as machines. So cow is treated as a machine and land is treated as a factory. As our previous speaker was telling, land is our mother, cow is our mother. My mother gave me milk, but a cow gives milk for other children also. So it is superior than a mother. But they reduced the straw so that there is no fodder. All the cows are given for slaughterhouses. Now there is no milk for the children. So malnutrition, relationship, everything is there. Out of green evolution, they have brought only the national shame and nothing else.
Up to now we were hearing a threatening call from Dr. Nammalvar. Can you give us some happy ending for these problems? Positive solution.
One more question in addition to this. See, nowadays we see more people entering into IT field and even though they are aware of agriculture, the pitiable condition of agriculture and the nature and everything, many youngsters enter into IT fields. They are not bothered how the country and what the country is going to face. What is your idea in regard to this also?
Madam, now I am in charge of a research institute, G.Nammalvar Ecological Foundation for Farm Research and Global Food Security. We are regularly conducting training. More people of middle-aged IT engineers are coming there for training. They say now we have enough money, but no satisfaction there. So we want to buy land and cultivate agriculture. So they come to me to know how to do agriculture in an organic way. You see, I tell agriculture in 3 sentences. Agriculture means harvesting solar energy. Plants are manufacturing food, not like us. We are consumers, they are producers. They are converting solar energy into glucose. So, first aspect is agriculture is harvesting solar energy. Second item is agriculture is waste recycling. Third aspect, agriculture is feeding the bacteria. Earth is a living entity. So we have a solution. Throughout India, now organic movement is catching fire. And recently it seems in Bihar they have taken very world record yield in rice and potato. So it is there. And Sripada Dabolkar was very close friend of me. In 2002 he expired. Before that we were living together for 10 years. And Sripada Dabolkar used to tell, make best use of available resources. Make best use of available resources, portable